Game 1 of the Western Conference Finals. And tonight, it'll be the Oklahoma City Thunder going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. And giving us the rundown from the sidelines, reporter Allie LaForce. You look at the Thunder, it took a major effort for them to advance out of the conference semis. How much of an effect does that have on a team?
Well, you want to conserve energy as much as possible in the early rounds. They really weren't able to do that. Here's where the home fans need to rise up and give their guys the jolt of adrenaline they need.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Grant, how about the rise of OKC? In just 2 years, transforming from a 24-win team to the top seed.
Incredible, B.A. The Thunder drafted well and gave those picks lots of playing time. Plus, they made some fantastic trades. And of course, don't forget, OKC still has a boatload of picks.
And that one misses. And here's Minnesota now. They've had a strong postseason showing and have only lost 2 of their games up to this point.
And you know, the effort level has certainly been there. But what's impressed me the most is the adaptability that they've shown facing different matchups and defensive schemes. They've showed great focus and determination in the pursuit of their goal to win a championship.
Now here's Holmgren. And a miss there on the triple.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Edwards against Dort. Edwards can't hit.
You know, you'd like to see a little more effort there defensively, but maybe they wanted him to take that shot, baited him into it.
And Williams punches it home.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
And it's Edwards with the ball for the T-Wolves. 4-point game. Randall a screen on Dort. Randall outside. Outside Edwards. The shot won't fall. Great D that time from Holmgren. It's Dort on the wing. With the teardrop. Tries again. And Holmgren lays it in.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Gobert passes to McDaniels. And there's a whistle. It's going to go on Lou Dort. That's his first foul of the game. And Minnesota has possession. Nothing up yet on the scoreboard for him. And here's Edwards outside. Minnesota again missing. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Pass to Holmgren. The 3 is up. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
A superb three-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Gobert with a screen on Dort. Here's Edwards. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And from what we've seen so far in his career, Anthony Edwards wants to be that guy in crunch time, Clark.
Yeah, I love his mentality. Not only in that he wants to be the guy, but he also wants to elevate his teammates. And he plays the game with an exuberance and a joy and a freshness that is, quite good to see. But I like his attack mentality and his willingness to step into leading his team by example at both ends of the floor. Already growing a reputation as one of the game's most notorious trash talkers, Edwards is just having fun out there.
Wallace, he's checked in for Dort. And he can't hit the second. Clark, with Minnesota being a major player in the West now, Wolves Nation is howling.
Howling and growling, B.A. That's the name of their fan base. And, yeah, they're excited. And for good reason. Not only is this team competitive, but they can be downright dominant at times, especially at the defensive end of the floor. Easy group to cheer for.
Conley looking for an opening. For three, Randall. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Minnesota on D. Trailing by 8. Puts it up from 12. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Once he has the positioning he wants, he's ready for the big finish. Julius Randle throwing it down.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Wallace outside. Pass to Hartenstein. Holmgren with it. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle.
I like whenever Holmgren uses his length to his advantage. Great at forcing the D to foul him inside.
Taking 2 shots.
And he drops it first. After sitting out his first pro year due to a foot injury, Chet Holmgren was well worth the wait, Grant.
Yes, he was. And Chet was actually guarding LeBron during a summer Pro-Am game when he hurt his foot. But Chet was a monster his rookie year, already an elite shot blocker.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
To the inside. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And he lobs it up top. And Edwards slams it in.
Explosive play in the air by Edwards, and perfectly timed, too, for the alley-oop slam.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Still without a bucket. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with a screen on Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Counted from distance.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Timberwolves trail by 6. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I spoke briefly with Oklahoma City's head coach. I asked him how Rudy Gobert alters their usual game plan. Coach acknowledged that he's a factor and said Rudy definitely demands more from us offensively. We have to be careful where we put our shooters with him waiting for swats. Coach thinks intelligent offense is what it takes to beat Gobert. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Conley. Gobert passes to Randall. McDaniels up top. Williams defending. And the shot's good.
Basically just ignored that contact inside. Really tough finish by McDaniels.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wallace. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Timberwolves trail by 4. Down low. Here's Randall. Lays it up and banks it in. Randall's got 7 points in the game.
The execution has been better lately. But do they have enough energy to pull it off?
This game was in danger of getting away from them. They've made a nice push to keep it close.
Now here's Williams. 5 points in the game. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
On the board is your hype squad. 3 teasers for the low section. It's on Norway.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Randall with the drive. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 4th rebound in this one. Wallace right side. Doubled by Randall. Holmgren finds Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Wallace misses. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Randall draws the double. And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That's his first foul of the game.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Now here's Conley. No made baskets yet. Randall against Holmgren. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Wallace up top, guarded by Edwards. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Wallace. Williams from long range. Pure from three-point range. Now it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. And here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. Holmgren with the block. Williams with it. He's picked up by Conley. And out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Minnesota ball.
So for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. And it's Caruso in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside, Alexander Walker. To the middle. Here's Reed. A slam dunk by Reed.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Now here's Holmgren. Give him 8. Pass to Williams. Goes up at the stripe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Holmgren. Fires the 3. That shot off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
The Timberwolves have gone 7 of 14 and looking in control. Here's McDaniels. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And now just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead. Williams with it. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso outside. They set the screen. Now Wallace. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Tipped away. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
Free throw no good from DiVincenzo.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Wallace. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Clark is checked in for McDaniels. He makes 1 or 2 that time. And Grant, the success of teams like the Timberwolves showing that size still matters.
Yeah, in this pace and space era, that may have come into question just a bit, but size and skill combined has always been your best bet at winning.
Here's DiVincenzo. The Thunder making their last shot. Outside Reed, no one near him. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing, but they don't want to chance that again.
And the big finish by Holmgren.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Gobert inside, working on Williams. All right, Clark, how about Rudy Gobert? What consistency rebounding the ball.
They're averaging double digits pretty much every season, BA, and that helps them in the battle of possessions, obviously. And it also helps them control pace. You got a guy who eats glass like that and defends at a high level. You got something real good for yourself.
One falls for Gobert.
Known as the Stifle Tower, Gobert's defense and rebounding are valuable to this team.
Second free throw, no good. Thunder leading by 5. To the paint. Knocks it loose. Clark up top, pounded by Wiggins. Alexander Walker, the pass to DiVincenzo. Picked by Gobert from the high post. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Now here's Caruso. He's scoreless. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by DiVincenzo.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
You know that block has him and his teammates all pumped up. That is what playoff basketball is all about.
Here's Holmgren. Again, Oklahoma City.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
Right wing. Clark finds DiVincenzo. Reed, a screen on Caruso. Here's Reed. The 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. 58 seconds left in the first quarter. Caruso, the pass to Holmgren. Counted. Good. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Up top, Reed. From the stripe. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And here's Wiggins. Up top, Holmgren. Left side, Williams. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Williams taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. Left side, Edwards. And he makes it on the layup. Edwards got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Glad to have you with us as we return to the action here in the Western Conference Finals. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
Well, we're in the era of the 3-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
Wiggins against Randall. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Aaron Wiggins.
The creative finishing ability of Randall draws a lot of fouls.
You know, a reliable veteran like Julius Randle is so valuable. He provides a foundation for everyone else to play off of because they know he'll be there to score and help out. He makes it easier for other players to succeed around him.
First free throw is good. All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
What a performance. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Poke loose. Randall with a steal. Here's the break. Here's Edwards. Edwards muscles it inside. Wow.
Edwards just doesn't allow defenders to bottle him up. Great focus and persistence.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a good look. The ball's knocked loose.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Now here's Randall. Pass to McDaniels. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And he might not blow you away with numbers, but there's a reason why McDaniels is on the floor so often, Clark.
Hey, B.A., I love his versatility at both ends of the floor. He knows exactly what's needed from him by his team. He gives it to him. He doesn't need a lot of touches. He just plays the game. Love his motor. Love his consistency. He is the epitome of a value-utility guy.
The first free throw is good.
Guys like McDaniels, who can guard just about any position on the floor, extremely valuable these days.
And it's tied up with that one.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Dort. Harden Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards. The shot by Dort, no good. Minnesota's shooting has been good, around 52% from the field. Here's Dillingham. Outside McDaniels. Now here's Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Oh, Ant-Man fighting for 2.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard. Really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Hartenstein to stop the run. And it's good on the lay-in.
I like that. Punch it inside. You usually end up with a good shot and or get fouled.
Randall deciding where to go with it. Pass to Reed. Here's Dillingham from outside the arc. Good work defensively by Gilgeous-Alexander. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves, no doubt, a team to be reckoned with. Coach Chris Finch said, we come in every single night and compete. No matter what the circumstances are, we expect to win. We root for each other, so I feel like we have all the makings of a tough team.
And they have reason to be confident, Allie. Thank you. Now here's Edwards. 11 points in the game. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. They've led by as many as 11. Dort, right side. The 3 ball. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 4th assist in this one. And Chris Finch has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Wallace, he's checked in for Wiggins.
Show some love once again.
Three minutes of action thus far in the second. Outside, DiVincenzo. Pass to Gobert. And here's Randall. Looking to end the run. That miss makes him 3 for 7. Oklahoma City leading by 5. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Williams misses.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Randall against Dort. 13 feet out. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
You know, Dort doesn't show a lot of love to the mid-range, but he's smart to not completely overlook it.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Edwards on the move. Ooh, Edwards with style and authority.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. From 11 feet away, Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Edwards. The offensive rebound. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Well, McDaniels wasn't going to be denied there. Getting the bucket and has a chance for one more.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Jaden McDaniels at the line for 1.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw good, McDaniels. So it's Oklahoma City now. They've led by as many as 11. Wallace outside. Dort outside. Back to Wallace. Jacks up a 3. And the three-pointer goes. Wallace has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Yeah, an amazing find. How about the patience from Dort? Waits for his man to get open and feeds him.
Here's Randall. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And the Thunder making a change here. Holmgren's checked in.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And the free throw, no good. Thunder leading by 3. Here's Wallace. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got 5 rebounds tonight. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. It's Edwards on the wing. No good off the glass.
No defender in sight. He tries to take initiative, but ultimately comes away empty-handed.
Pass to Williams. Now here's Wallace. The D's right on him. Hartenstein with a screen on Edwards. Wallace outside from deep three-point range. McDaniels with the rebound. McDaniels got 4 rebounds now. DiVincenzo against Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels passes to Edwards. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Gilgeous-Alexander, and it falls all over the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 now.
I'll tell you, that jumper from Gilgeous-Alexander is smooth and under control.
Gobert with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Randall. Holmgren with the block. Here's SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And Anthony Edwards has stated that his goal is to ultimately surpass Michael Jordan.
Hey, look, that is a lofty goal to run after. I don't know if he'll catch it, but I like the fact that he's ambitious enough and confident enough to put it out there. His ability speaks for itself. This guy's a star already, and his star continues to shine. His work ethic and confidence give me belief that he's going to have a chance to at least get close to that. You know, about 25 years ago, there was a guy named Kobe Bryant who sought to do something similar to what MJ did, and he got pretty close to matching it.
Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Caruso comes in for Williams. The Timberwolves also with a sub. Alexander Walker's checked in. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Hey, like a lot of guys, Edwards rides momentum as a player. When his confidence is soaring, so is his activity level.
Edwards against Caruso. Knocked loose. Pass to Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander against DiVincenzo. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards. He's got 15. Now here's Alexander Walker. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Alexander Walker's gotten his first basket of the night.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
Holmgren inside. Checked by Randall. And stolen by Edwards. Now DiVincenzo. Gobert up top. Pass to Randall. Inside. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Caruso outside. To the middle. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. On the break. And there's the lob. And stolen by Caruso. And he banks in the layup.
He was way ahead of the pack. No one around to contest. He can do anything he wants in that situation.
You know, and not leaving anything to chance either. That's why he takes it right to the bucket.
Now here's Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Here's Edwards. Plenty of space. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Edwards got 10 points in the quarter.
You know, we need to keep seeing this from Edwards. It's encouraging to see him sink the mid-range J there.
Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Joe's checked in for Oklahoma City. Conley's checked in for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court.
Holmgren, the pass to Caruso. The three is up. Hauled in by DiVincenzo.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Caruso against Conley. Back to Caruso. To the paint. Here's Williams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. Oklahoma City shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he makes a first. Wiggins, he's checked in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed's checked in for Minnesota. Clark comes in for DiVincenzo. And Williams drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 5. And is blocked. A minute 50 left to play in the half. The drive by Wiggins. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle. It's his first trip to the line.
Aaron Wiggins.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. There's a minute 47 left in the second quarter. Outside Conley. Reed sets a screen. Stolen by Caruso. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. And stolen by Clark. Gobert passes to Reed. The floater. Back to Gobert. Clark finds Gobert. 5 to shoot. Reed for 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
Caruso, the pass to Williams. Here's Wiggins. Williams, a screen on Clark. Here's Wiggins. Soft touch off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Caruso against Conley. Shoot from the baseline. The shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 6. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander Walker. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line. He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Edwards, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Caruso drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 8. Outside Conley. Pass to Edwards. Reed a screen on Caruso. Now Gobert. Clark outside. Outside Edwards. Shoots over Caruso. Edwards can't hit.
Probably not the shot they had in mind, but you can't fault him. He had a clean look.
And so it's Oklahoma City finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. More 2K action in just a moment.
Some great postseason action in the first half of play. A healthy lead has been built for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Their bench came in ready to play. As a starter, that gives you confidence when you have to come off the floor.
Yeah, you know they know the second unit has their backs. Like I've got you guys.
Hard to find a better bodyguard than a 7-foot sheriff. And looking at where the Thunder stand in the series. The conference finals. Big fella, do you expect these teams to pull out all the stops?
That would be correct, Armando Arnie. That's right. No minute restrictions. Let the stars shine tonight.
You have to leave it all out there. Even if you're banged up, find a way to get it done.
The competition level on the rise. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.